What's going on, guys? My name is Muka. I am the co-owner of Icarus, and today I am proud to announce that we have released a fully functioning playlist feature for Icarus. So, first thing we're going to do is go over the commands for playlists. I did already run the playlist command. You can get this to pop up if you do .pl or .p playlist without anything after it. And yeah, let's go ahead and go over some things. So PL info, we can get active playlist information. So by default, your active playlist is your favorite playlist. However, you can create other playlists, and I will get to that once I get there. PL faves will set your favorites as the active playlist. So if you select maybe another playlist that you have created using PL faves, will go back to said playlist, the favorite one. PL new and title will let you create a new playlist. So currently I do have 3, but we'll be going over that shortly. PL code / name, you are able to select other playlists. Doing so will let you play their music, and that's basically it. You can switch between yours or friends or really anyone in your Discord server, and or if you have a playlist code, you can do that. So if you have a friend who's in a different server than you, run their code, then you'll be able to use their playlist. PL add YouTube URL. So there's a few things with that one. So PL add, if you do PL add alone, you can add the current playing song to your selected playlist. But if you do PL add with a YouTube URL after it, you will be able to add that song to your playlist without it needing to be played. Simple as that. PL delete removes the current song from your playlist. If you are listening to your playlist and you're just like, I don't really care for this song anymore, do PL delete while it's playing and it will go away. PL RMPL will delete the active playlist entirely. If you make a playlist and you're just like, I don't care for it anymore, just run that command and it will go away. If you do it on your favorites, it will, honestly, I don't know what it'll do, so we'll definitely try that out. PL clear clears active playlist from all songs. So that's where I was getting a little confused from. PL clear in your favorites playlist would clear entirely in really any other playlist. Not too sure what would happen if you do an RMPL on your favorites playlist, however. PL search, you can at them or do a share code to view their playlist. PL play will play the active playlist, usually your favorites, and that's really it. PL songs will list all the songs in your playlist. So if you wanted to see how much total you have or just kind of what it looks like, doing PL songs will show you that. PL list will show you all of your playlists. Currently I do have 3, and it will show all 3 along with their share code. PL title, renaming your playlist. If you don't like the name of your playlist, run PL title with a new name afterwards, and there you go. It'll be that song or playlist title. PL edit type. So this is where we're going to get into some more complicated things. PL edit type changes the playlist edit type. 1 is auto, 2 is manual. So normally when you are making a playlist or just adding things to a playlist, it's going to be manual, meaning you have to either run a command or press the star button to add it to your playlist. Doing auto, however, will make all songs playing go into your playlist automatically. So that's how that works. Play type. So when you load up your playlist, it will by default be automatically in order. If you do PL play type 0, that is in alphabetical order, so every song will play in that order. Play type 1 will shuffle it, meaning when you load up your playlist, it will be scrambled and you just kind of get a randomized playlist. Play type 2 being loop will loop through your entire playlist over and over and over again, kind of like a 24/7 playlist almost. PL visibility 1 or 2. Public means that when you or anyone like tries to search for your playlists, you know, they will be able to see it and the share code. However, if you do 2 and they search for your playlist, they won't be able to see it, kind of keeping it hidden. That's just for the people who really do not want to, have their stuff being played around. They just want it to themselves or, to a certain group of people. All right, so with that all being said, let's go ahead and get into some commands. So right now, my current active playlist is my favorite playlist. So if I were to go ahead and do PL info, and I'm used to doing it on the other bot, so let's do that again, PL info, you're going to see that it says playlist information, favorites, owner is me, my share code. If you give anyone your share code, they will also be able to load their playlist. Visibility is public. I don't want people to see my playlist. Edit type, music has to be manually added. I personally would rather add my own music how I want in my playlist and not have it automatically added. Play type randomly selects the next track. Basically, I like the little bit of randomization to my playlist whenever I'm playing it. Just makes it a little easier for me. And you also see the date when you, created it. The messages I'm giving, I gave someone free premium for their birthday, so disregard. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this message here. And let's go on to the next one. So PL faves, set your favorite playlist. So we will do that after I switch to my other playlist. So if I do PL list, you're going to notice that, and again, I did it on the wrong command, PL info, or list. I have favorites, I have a weekend playlist, and I have a test playlist. Yeah, that's basically it, and you can actually see the share codes as well. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my test playlist. So if I do PL test, it's going to go straight to test. Only you can do that if you own the playlist. Everyone else will need to do .pl or PL and like a share code. So if I copy and paste the share code, my weekend playlist will be selected. But I'm going to go ahead and do test, okay? So if I do PL info now that I have my test selected, you see that the title did change to test, which is good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to switch back to your favorites without actually having to type in the share code. If you do PL faves, boom, Miyuka's favorites will automatically show up, and I've now selected it as you see here. Cool. So for the tests that we're going to be doing today, or the demonstrations, I will be using my test playlist right here, just because it makes it a little easier since there's only 4 songs in it versus my 70 in my other one. So I guess first thing I'm going to do is show you really how it should look when you play your own playlist. So if I do !PL play, this is going to start playing my playlist, my test playlist. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. This is the general embed, is what they call it. It would look like with your reactions here, okay? So the little star here is only for your favorites. So if I were to hit that star, it will add this current song from Jhené Aiko to my playlist, my favorites playlist specifically. If I wanted to add this song to another playlist, what you would have to do is first select the playlist you want to add it to. So, I already have it in my test playlist. However, if I switch to the weekend and then do PL add, because this is going to add the current song to the weekend's playlist, you'll get a DM here. Jhené Aiko has been added to the weekend playlist. So now that I have the weekend's playlist selected, if I do PL songs, you're going to see a bunch of stuff here. But really what we're looking for is Jhené Aiko. So we're going to go to the J section here. And as you can see, they're right here. So that has indeed been added. I'm going to go back to my test. And there you go. Other things while you are in your playlist, while it's playing, you are able to queue up other things. So obviously you can do the default !play command, and that will queue up whatever song you wish, or a !play URL, and same thing. You don't have to wait until your playlist is finished before doing it. So right now I am in my test playlist. However, I want to change the name of the test playlist to my favorites, or not my favorites, but to like YouTube or something. So we're going to do PL PL title, and just call it YouTube, because we're recording this for YouTube. Successfully save your title's title to YouTube. And if I do PL info, you'll see that it's now YouTube. So let's go ahead and adjust some of the settings of my playlist. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and set the, let's do the edit type. And let's go ahead and do manual. Or no, not manual, sorry. It's already on manual. We're going to go ahead and do auto. Okay, so successfully played, edit type auto. Okay, so with that being done, I will actually queue up. Let's just do Arch Enemy, The World Is Yours. Okay, so I went ahead and queued it up. Oh, don't tell me that. Pause. Play The World Is Yours, Arch. Usually that usually gets it. There we go. All right, so Arch Enemy has been successfully queued. As you see, it is queue number 4. If I go ahead and hit skip, and then skip, and then skip, and then I'll play, and then skip. All right, so The World Is Yours is right here now. It's starting to play. That's really it. It's already automatically added to my playlist. If I do PL songs, you're going to notice that Arch Enemy is at the top. It automatically added that to my playlist. If I go ahead and go PL edit type back to 2 to make it manual, that's the way I like it. Another thing I will be showing off now is the play type. As I said earlier, you could do ordered, looped, or shuffled. I'm just going to go ahead and do PL play type 0, which is ordered. So if I do PL play, Arch Enemy will, I keep doing the period, my bad. If I do PL play, the Arch Enemy song will play first. And then Jhené Aiko, The Weeknd. If I do list Q, you'll notice that's exactly the order it is in. 2 Jhené Aikos and 2 The Weeknds, because it is in 100% order. If I go ahead and do PL play type 1 and shuffle it, if I do PL play, the order may be a little different, and yet again, I am bad and did a period. So The Weeknd started, and then Jhené Aiko started. Then if I do list Q, you'll see that indeed it is a little bit scrambled up. It goes The Weeknd, then 2 Jhené Aikos, then The Weeknd, then Arch Enemy. Cool. Let's go ahead and create an entirely new playlist, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do !PL new, and then I'm going to call it Cadence, because that's me, it's my name, playlist, okay? And as you see, my playlist has been selected. If I do PL songs, it's actually not going to list anything because I don't have anything in my playlist. So if I go to PL info, this is the default stuff that it plays. So I have to manually add my own songs, and I have to play all songs in order. However, I'm going to do something that's kind of cool that I think you guys will really enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead and do PL edit type and set it to auto. Okay. I'm going to go on YouTube real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and type in Arch Enemy playlist. Okay. So I'm going to grab this one here. Copy the URL at the top. I'm going to close it out. And then now I'm going to do !play and just paste the URL. Okay. So I'm going to let it kind of do its thing for a second, let it queue its own stuff. I have, a couple songs queuing, 51 at most. So I'm not going to play it due to copyright issues, but I'm just going to let it do its thing. It takes a second sometimes for it to queue every single song. And that's actually a thing I need to talk to you guys about. I did not mention earlier. When you're doing your playlist, if you have, a couple songs in there or a lot of songs in there, it will determine how quickly your playlist fully queues up. So with my 70 song playlist, if I were to do list queue right after I queue my playlist up to play, or if I skip a song just after I play my playlist, the numbers may not add up 100% because it's still queuing. It actually does it one by one to make sure nothing breaks. You know, the playlist system that we made is 100% custom, and it is a little finicky sometimes. So that's the best way that we were able to do it. So if you guys notice that numbers are not matching properly, it may be because you're doing things a little too quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and double check if my list queue is at 51, which it is. And if I go ahead and do PL songs, you're going to notice that I have all 52 tracks in my playlist right now. If I do PL list, you're going to see that my Cadence playlist has 52 songs in it with my share code. That is the way that I made my weekend playlist. I literally just did copy, paste, and boom, I was good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my edit type back to normal, which is not that one, to manual. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see here. We are going to do RMPL now. Or we'll do clear first and then RMPL, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do !PL clear. And it's going to say that my playlist has been cleared. So if I do PL songs, I don't got any. I just cleared my entire track. So if I do !PL RMPL, that's going to go ahead and delete my Cadence playlist entirely. Okay. It automatically switches to your favorite playlist because you have it by default. But if I do !PL list, you'll notice that my Cadence playlist it's no longer there. You know, it's gone. So that's how you create, manage your playlist and then delete it or clear it after you're done doing it. We can go ahead and search for a playlist as well. If I go ahead and run !PL search and I ping Dwight, as you can see, this is his stuff right here. Or you can do share code. So if I copy his share code, I will just go ahead and do !PL search and his share code. And as you can see, it is his favorites. Cool. Delete message. I believe that is everything. I think I went ahead and went over everything that we can do. I didn't necessarily go over adding things to your favorites real quick. So let's go ahead and switch to my faves. Okay. So I need to add a song that I have not added to my playlist at all. So we're going to go ahead and do a Billie Eilish song. It's the first person that comes to mind. And we'll go ahead and do No Time to Die because it's one of her newer songs. All right, so if I go ahead and do !play her song, this will pop up. This is not me queuing a playlist, but I want to add this song to my favorites. That's what the star is for. So if I go ahead and hit the star, you're going to get a DM from Icarus. It's going to say, hey, you've added Billie Eilish to your, favorites playlist. However, let's say I want to get rid of it really quickly. If I just click the star again, you'll get another DM, but it says you removed it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the track. I'm going to add it to my favorites. And then I'm going to do PL songs. And you're going to notice that Billie Eilish No Time to Die is right there. If I go ahead and deselect it, and then run PL songs, you're going to notice that Billie Eilish is no longer in my playlist. So that's a real quick way to add stuff to your playlist as well. That's kind of how I do it. I just kind of build off of my favorites playlist, or if I want to just have a specific artist be a playlist, I would just do the whole URL paste thing. So yeah, that is everything, guys. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. I do know something I do want to share, however. So we do have the queue system, right? So if I do PL play, which is going to be my favorite, well, let's close that out. If I do PL play and play my massive playlist, quite literally, you're going to notice that there is a list queue. I ran that command earlier. It is not fully queued up yet, like I said. You got to wait for it to queue up every single song if you have quite a bit of songs. So give me a few seconds while I wait for it to fully queue up my playlist. We did add a new command to the music core itself that I think you guys will like a lot. Because if you have a person playing a bunch of songs and you don't want them to, maybe they queued up like 20 songs and you're like, God damn, dude, come on. You can actually clear out your playlist. Or not the playlist, but the queue itself. So let me double check here if it's done. 69, it's done. So if I go ahead and run help real quick, you're going to notice that there is the list queue command that, that's relatively new, but then there's also the clear queue command, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and delete this message and then delete the other one. And then if I do exclamation point clear queue, it's going to say the music queue is successfully cleared. So if I do list queue now, you're going to notice that there isn't any. And if I were to skip this song now, it's just going to end completely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I will be releasing a new video pretty shortly. We also added a few more commands. A quick sneak peek of that is, of course, settings. We have adjusted this a lot, and another one being changelog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to vote. It really helps us a lot. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave a like, comment as well. Voting for our bot, doing exclamation point vote, just kind of helps us get out there. We do really appreciate every one of you who are using our bot. Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are at now. So yeah, if there's anything else you'd like to see us make in the future, please comment down below in this video. And thank you guys for watching. This is Muka, and I'm out. Peace.